Karlatornet building in Scandinavia. Later, I will create it in Sverchok. Again, this is a simple example. I will show how multiple objects can be manipulated in Sverchok. I hope you will get something out of it. The file I will store in my Patreon channel. You can follow my Patreon channel to download the files. I have made a similar distorted object before. Again, we will start with a cube. To create multiple objects by specifying multiple matrices, inputs multiple points of a rectangle into a matrix. It will create multiple matrix objects. Set the z-axis scaling to get a rectangular object. Later, we need to distort the rectangle. So, set a larger z-axis subdivision. Next, set the y-axis subdivision to get enough faces to set the spacing material. To make it easier to see the index order of the faces, I use the preview node to see the index of each facet. The faces are growing continuously from the bottom. In order to select the spaced faces, I use the number range node to generate the number of intervals. The maximum range of the generated series is related to the number of faces. Convert the number to a mask using the index to mask node. For all sides to be white, I need to increase the subdivision of its y-axis. The mask seems to have selected the top face as well. And the top face is the last to be generated. So, reduce the maximum range to eliminate the multi-selected faces. Here we are done with the material part. Here, a part of the rectangle needs to be distorted. This is exactly the same as twisting a chair. Use the field to get spatial changes. Then apply this variation to the rotation. Since we are manipulating multiple objects, so we need to set multiple center. The center can be provided by the point of the previous rectangle. Use levels node to transform points of a single object into multiple objects. It will now rotate along its respective midpoint. The previous video explains why this is necessary here. If you have any questions about this part, you can watch the previous video. This building needs to be rotated in opposite directions. So, I use the multiplicative reversal sequence. Again, here the data needs to be transformed into object hierarchies. This way we can control the direction of rotation by positive and negative numbers. Unlike the previous twisted chair, I use scaling here to constrain the middle overlap. To reduce the scaling of the distorted part in the XY direction, I map the angle range to the scaling range. Then use the curve mapping to correct the wrong scaling. The building is now complete.